Okay, so these are different parts that we use anytime we're going to connect to our Interacoustic Eclipse, and these are very specific to the Interacoustic Eclipse. So the first part we're going to talk about here is the EPA preamplifier. So this is the part where you're going to connect all of your electrodes on the back side here, and then this part connects to the computer on the back side of the Eclipse box. The preamp has a few features here. So on the front side here, we can change the dial to adjust and check for our impedance levels. So when it's plugged in, you'll click this IMP button for impedance, and then you'll roll the dial and you'll look at the little colors here. So they're going to be red if the impedance is not good, and they'll turn green as soon as the impedance is good. So say we have this one here, it turns green when I have the dial here, then we know that the impedance is going to be 3. And so again, the goal for this is to have everything less than 5. Sometimes it ends up being a little higher than that. So that's how you read this on the box. And we want all of these to be green, as low as possible on the impedance level. If I flip it over here, we've got the little port here that connects our cable connectors, which we have 2 of them. How we connect them, you'll see that there's an arrow here on the back, and then you've got arrows here on this as well. And so you're going to just line up the arrows and it snaps right in. And then when you take it out, you're just going to pull it straight out. No need to twist or anything like that. You don't want to do it sideways or you'll jam it in and break it. So again, remember, line up all the arrows and it just snaps right in place when you're ready to go. So disconnect that for now. The next thing to show you are our 2 cable connectors. So this is the first one. This is the EPA4 cable connector. You'll see that it has 4 cables or 4 electrode leads connected to it. And so this is our 2-channel electrode montage. So we use this for any 2-channel recordings that we need. We've got our ground electrode lead here. We've got the one that's the vertex or the high forehead here. And then we've got a right and a left. And so again, when we're doing 2-channel or vertical recordings, we're going to use this electrode montage here, the 2-channel. We can swap over to this one though. It's the EPA3 cable connector, and you see that it only has 3 parts. So again, this was 3, the other one was 4 because it had 4, and this is our 1-channel cable connector. So again, we'll have ground here, it's the black one typically, then we'll have a white one here for the vertex, which is the high forehead, and then you'll have this one here. So it really just depends on your setup, which I'll show you in a next video, but this is usually the test ear here. And so I'll show you how this works when we're doing like a horizontal montage or any kind of 1-channel recording. So that'll be in a next video. I guess the other thing to show you here is when you pull these out, they usually stick in pretty good. So here's the edge of it, and you're just going to line it up and push it and it'll snap right in. And so that's how you connect these if you need to. On the other end is where we're going to connect our electrodes. These are snap electrodes. So I've got this one here. And so I'm just going to snap the 2 pieces in and it snaps together. So you'll see that that's snapped. And then when I'm ready to take it off, you just snap it off. And so again, that's how you connect your electrodes to the electrode leads. The last set of cables to show you here are our ECochG cables. So you'll see that these are a little bit different. So you'll just unplug the leads from the other cables and then plug these in. They plug in the same way. So you'll see the end here is the same as the others. You'll plug it in. And then on this side, these are like an alligator clip. So these will open and close, and you'll connect these to your tiptrodes, which again, I'll show you in another video for ECochG when we set this up on a patient. So you'll clip this around the gold foil part there. And again, these are connected in typically either to your 1 or 2 channel, depending on your setup.